Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We're up and running then. Caught offside that time. CUİ tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Gets a good foot in there, chips it through. CUİ gets into a good position. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
That's beautifully weighted. Now it's CUİ. Mateus. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! That's put paid to the danger. Messi. Oh, lovely feed he is. There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Best does really well there. He is strong. Pass somewhat off target. Alvarez looking for the chance to tries from a long way out. That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And here's Alvarez. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's picked it up out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
No way through, so back it comes. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But it's Thuram. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Thuram.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tower.
Tries one from range! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Lampard. Well, that has not gone well. Ronaldinho. And here's Alvarez. And this is Messi. He's got a great chance! And that has sent him sprawling. Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. Bale. Cross flung in. Oh, good climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's clever. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. Mateus. Alvarez. That's going wide left. Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Bale. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Bale. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Alonso. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking to play him in. And this is Lảo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saliba. Pepe. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's a searching pass and the through ball. Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Best! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Ronaldinho, and he's running through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Van Nistelrooy really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Mateus. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Passing nice and neat. Searching pass he's played there. But this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's been... And Van Nistelrooy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el
Oh, well
dorsal
played,
23,
well played.
el dorsal 2.
And it's been
el
hooked
dorsal
away.
17.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The most accurate pass. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. That'll be a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho, será sustituido por el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's just misjudged that one. Corner then.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Roll! No, just not quite. McAllister is the team's great visionary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Rijkaard. And it's McAllister. Messi. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Duke receives it in a good position here. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So, there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone as far as we can go, and this will now be decided by penalties. Messi is first to take the long walk. No! Denied remarkably! That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Forlan is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Van Nistelrooy, second to go. A swift riposte. We're on to number 3 here. Made it look easy.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Fermin, the third man up. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Raul, fourth in their queue. And he puts it away. And it's 3-3. Fernandez, the last of the designated 5.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
You can cut the tension with a knife. He must, but can he? It's in. Pick that one out. And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Firm, low, telling.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Barcelona have to score. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Never in doubt.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Barcelona looking to save match point.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Still no conclusion. We are on to their 8th man. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
This to end it right here. And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional talk. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans look... Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. He's had it taken off him. O'Shea. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Gullit. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. It's Ronaldinho. Messi. Takes the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Best, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Alvarez. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Taken back almost at once, and he was quick to react. And it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Lệu. That's been slipped through. Vieri had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Lệu. Threads one in. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pinches it off him. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Alvarez, ready to try one. Alvarez! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Vieri. Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! Goal! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Piqué cannot be beaten that easily. Lệu is herring after that one. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a pop! Now that was precious close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Ronaldinho. Thuram. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they could break here. Searching pass he's played there. Lệu. And that's a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is masterful defending. Ronaldinho. Best. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He is through here.
That's good play from him.
Bale, and he's been shifted off it. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi Alonso. Passing nice and neat. And it's Ronaldinho. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. O'Shea gets a foot in and wins the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a nicely weighted pass. A corner it is then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's had a shot! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need...
He leaps for it! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again. Messi! Baresi gets it away. And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Lampard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Two
20.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal
O'Shea
7.
does really well to win the ball there.
Por el dorsal 17. El dorsal 23. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 13.
And Nistelrooy, nicely intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Messi. He's got away. And the finish! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there.
Habrá
Guardiola.
5 minutos de descuento.
And this is... He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Silvestre. Fermin wins the duel this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Dink through, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Raul. And the shot! No, just not quite. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.